I am Father Rob Waller, the parish priest at St. Andrew Catholic Church in Milford, Ohio. In January 2003, while I was on a fact-finding mission with the Holy Land Christian Ecumenical Foundation, I visited a group of 7th graders in their classroom in the Beit Jala Latin Patriarchate School. And at that time, I told those 7th graders that it was my dream that one day I would be able to bring some of my students from St. Andrew and Milford to visit them in their school. Little did I realize at that time that God had a different plan, in fact, a much bigger and a better plan. In October of that very same year, 2003, 5 of those children who were in that classroom of 7th graders arrived at St. Andrew in Milford, Ohio in October as 8th graders. In 9 months, God had given birth to the Children's Peace Project. I remember the day that I met the children. It was a Saturday, October the 4th it was, when in the schoolyard I met for the very first time Tamara and Raneem and Mary, Tamer and Aisa, and their teacher, Miss Rena. And it was the day after that I met their parents. And this was the most memorable moment of the beginning of the Peace Project for me. When I met their parents, when I met Isa's and Tamer's and Mary and Raneem and Tamara's parents, I thanked them for doing what they were doing for us, giving us their children. They in turn thanked me for giving their children the opportunity. And then when I asked them if they had any concerns or any questions, there was absolute silence. And I said, there's no questions, no issues, no concerns. And one of the parents said, Father, we trust you. They entrusted us with their children. It was 10 days later that these 5 children and their teacher and one of the administrators of the Latin Patriarchate schools headed out at 3 o'clock in the morning into the desert for the 14-hour trip to the airport in Amman. And a day and a half later, they were in Milford. As a Catholic priest, I will never have grandchildren of my own, but I do know that these 5 children occupy a place in my heart that is reserved in the heart of a grandfather for his grandchildren. In my heart are these 5 Palestinian children. In my heart, right next to my Palestinian soul. 10 years later, we are welcoming to the Cincinnati area another group of school teachers and university and school administrators from Jordan, Palestine and Israel. On the 10th anniversary of the beginning of the Children's Peace Project, when these children built that bridge of encounter and dialogue, that bridge over many people have walked both ways to engage in dialogue, in conversation. 10 years after this bridge of peace was established, this bridge of encounter, we welcome a new group of teachers and administrators. To all of you, I say Ahlan wa Sahlan, welcome, and may God bless your countries.